Howdy gang. In this short lesson of pool school, I'm going to show you how to adjust the alkalinity of your pool water without seriously affecting the pH of your pool. So what do you say we get started? Alrighty, before we go any further, I want to remind you to like this video if you do, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so, and also please share this channel with your friends who have their own pools and might be looking to save a few dollars doing their pool themselves. Anyway, so again, like I said with my lesson on adjusting pH without affecting the alkalinity of your pool, in Arizona, most of the time my experience has been the pH and alkalinity go side by side. pH high, alkalinity's high. pH low, alkalinity's low. But it's my understanding, and unfortunately not the case with a lot of people throughout the country and in different parts of the world. They've contacted me and said, hey, my alkalinity is high and my pH is low. What do I do with that? Or vice versa. So that's what this lesson is about. So we're assuming already that you have tested your pool water. And if you have not seen my video on testing your pool water, please watch it. I'll put a link in the description below this video so that you can watch that. But you've checked your water and you found, oh my goodness, my alkalinity is high, all right, or my alkalinity is low, but your pH is all right, or wherever your pH is, okay? So let's say you find that your alkalinity is high, okay? Now, what you're gonna do, the best way to lower the alkalinity of your pool water without affecting the pH level that much is to use dry acid or dry granular pool acid. Make sure it's a dry pool acid. And usually what you do is you run the equipment, and you remember, whenever you add chemicals to your pool, unless I state otherwise, it's a great idea to keep your equipment running because it helps distribute the chemicals throughout the pool water quicker, right? So with your pool equipment running, you're going to take about a cup, or you can even do a pound of the dry acid, and then distribute it around the perimeter of your pool. All right, wait an hour or two, retest your water and see what the alkalinity is. If it's still high, then go back and repeat the process. Add another cup or pound to your pool water and wait a couple hours and test it again, and so on and so forth. And that will bring your alkalinity down without affecting the pH much. Now, another thing to consider, this is based on maybe a 12,000 gallon play pool. If you have an above ground pool, you're probably going to want to use a little less at a time so that you don't overdo it, okay? So that's bringing the alkalinity down. Now, let's say your alkalinity is low. How do you bring that up? Well, if you want to bring it up without affecting the pH much, what you're going to do is you're going to get a product called bicarbonate of soda, all right, or bicarb. Bicarbonate of soda will bring the alkalinity level up without affecting the pH level as well. It won't bring the pH level up as fast. So again, bicarbonate of soda, you can buy that pretty much anywhere. I know Arm & Hammer makes some, but all you do, again, same thing. Run your equipment, take a scoop, a pound of bicarbonate of soda, distribute it around the perimeter of your pool. It might get a little cloudy as it dissolves, but don't worry about it. That'll clear up really quickly. Wait a couple hours, test your pool water, and see. If your alkalinity is back up, you're good to go. If not, repeat the process, all right? So that's pretty much it. Remember, if your alkalinity is high and you want to bring it down without affecting the pH much, get dry acid and add that. If it's low and you want to bring it up and not affect the pH much, you're going to want to use bicarbonate of soda. So that's pretty much all there is to it. So folks, there you have it. That's my short lesson, hopefully short, on adjusting the alkalinity of your pool water without affecting your pH too much. I hope it made sense. If you have any questions or comments, remember, you can always post them in the comment section below this video. Or if you'd like, you can email me directly. My email address is going to come across the bottom of the screen right here. It's kennypoolschool@gmail.com. Once again, kennypoolschool@gmail.com. Please remember to like this video if you do, and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. And please share this video and my channel with your friends who own their own pools so that they can save a bunch of money servicing their pools themselves. So, until we meet again, please remember to have fun, be safe, and always watch those kids around water. And I'll see you next time.